What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys Kyogre for the return of Regulation G. Now, when it comes to Kyogre, hands down, this Pokemon is the best rain setter of all time, which is why this Pokemon is so strong in any format that it's legal in. Now, this Kyogre build right here is rocking Drizzle as its ability and holding the Assault Vest as item, making it a bit more bulkier on that special defensive side. Kyogre is rocking two of the best water moves of all time with Water Spout and Origin Pulse, and then it has Ice Beam and Thunder as its other two moves. Now, surrounding Kyogre is the other 5 Pokemon, and 4 of them really thrive out in the rain. Those 4 Pokemon are going to be Tornadus, Urshifu, Landorus, and Basculegion. Obviously, Basculegion's got Swift Swim to double its speed in the rain. Urshifu gets that nice, lovely damage boost to water moves in the rain. Tornadus can reset Rain Dance, and on top of that, Bleak Wind Storms hits 100% of the time in the rain. And Landorus, just like Tornadus, its signature move Sandsear Storm hits 100% of the time in the rain. Now, final Pokemon on today's team is going to be Serena over here. And Serena, as much as it's not a rain Pokemon, it really helps benefit Kyogre by stopping all first turn priority. So if we're going up against a Rillaboom with Grassy Glide, I can just get out Serena over here, stop that right away, and have Kyogre still thriving out. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into our first match showcasing Kyogre in the return of Regulation G. Oddly enough, we're going up against almost the exact same team. We have 5 of the 6 exact Pokemon. The only difference is they got Maushold, and we're rocking out with Urshifu, so hopefully we can thrive out. Hopefully we can win this match. We definitely got to go into Tornadus and get some speed control. Probably they're going to go into Tornadus as well. We'll see how this one plays out here, but obviously going to lead ours. I mean, we could also lead our Kyogre. I think that could be pretty good, especially with the vest. And I'm going to end up doing that. We're going to go Kyogre and Tornadus. I really do like that lead. This should be a fun matchup. This really should be a fun matchup. I do like having our Serena over here, because not only does it have a Grass Move and Power Whip to be super effective into Kyogre and Basculegion, it also has Triple Axle, which will be super effective into both Tornadus and Landorus. So another great move here. We are going to go into Serena over here. And then last but not least, we could go Urshifu with the Choice Band, or we could go Swift Swim Basculegion, which with Swift Swim Basculegion could be really good considering how fast it is. And with Last Respects as a last resort Pokemon, plus Rain's going to be on the field the whole time, I really feel safe with going into this Pokemon. So, should be a good matchup here. Glad we're able to go up against a Regulation G team in match number 1 and actually have, hopefully, a solid battle. Considering the past 2 videos, I was using like Terapagos and Zacian, and we were just like not going up against Regulation G teams. And we were just smacking up on them. It was no problem. We were just like, alright, Behemoth Blade, Terra Starstorm, good game, thanks for playing, on to the next opponent. But Kyogre's going to come out here with Tornadus, same thing with us. We're not playing around here. We're not playing around here. So that seems to be their Kyogre, correct? Setting the rain? I believe so. And instead of a Tailwind, I might just go into a Bleak Wind Storm here. No, because then we could die. Then we could die to their Tailwind and Water Spout. Yeah, we're pretty much forced to go into a Tailwind here. Let's do it. So we're going to go Tailwind for Tailwind here. I could go into a Grass Terra, which is probably our best bet, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right into a Grass Terra, and I'm going to just launch a Thunder into that slot. Or I could go after their Tornadus. Just rip a Water Spout. Actually, no, let's not rip a Water Spout. Let's just go into a Thunder here. Grass Terra into a Thunder. I'm about it. I'm about it. So we're Terastallizing. Hopefully they're not Terastallizing, because I would love to just rip into this thing with a Thunder. And we'll see what they want to do here. I think we both go for Tailwind, right? I really do. Hopefully my Tornadus is faster. I really do hope that. That'd be very lovely. So I am a Grass Terra type right now. Their Tornadus is faster, so they go Tailwind. We're going to go Tailwind. And I really wanted to just go for Bleak Wind Storm and then go for Tailwind next turn, but I didn't want their Kyogre outspeeding like it's probably doing right here. Yep. And ripping me with a Water Spout. So yeah, my Tornadus dead. Gone. It's dumped on. Completely dumped on. And luckily Thunder is landing 100% of the time in the rain and it's doing great damage. Can we paralyze? No paralyze. No paralyze. Now I could just go into Basculegion here, which actually is pretty nice. And that is going to be my play. I'm just going to go into Basculegion. I'm going to save my Serena. I'm going to save it. So Basculegion Swift Swimming in the rain. We can Last Respects. We can do some nice damage across the board here. I'm thinking of just going for Last Respects, finishing off Kyogre because we can outspeed it, and then just sending it an Origin Pulse across the board. That's my play. I mean, you can go for Bleak Wind Storm, but, I mean, Kyogre should be fine with that. Kyogre should be able to soak it with his Assault Vest. He should be able to. And we're going to see a withdrawal here. So Kyogre gets a swap here. Maybe you think I'm going for Thunder again? So you go into maybe Tornadus? Is that the reply? No, you go into Serene, which I don't mind that too much. I don't mind that. Last Respect's still going to do some nice damage here. Great damage. Beautiful damage. Amazing damage there. And Blakeman Storm is going to launch. As long as he doesn't get a speed drop on Basket Legion, we should be fine here. Come on, man. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Origin Pulse luckily double connects. Great damage all around. Bringing you down to Focus Action. I can just Aqua Jet you if I wanted to. I can just Aqua Jet you. I can just Aqua Jet. So we got 2 other Pokemon on low HP. Actually 3 now. No, 2. Kyogre and Tornadus. And we got 1 KO, which is great. This is a good match. This is a great match. So I'm really hoping Basket Legion should still outspeed. It's Swift Swim boosted. It's in Tailwind just like everybody else. I think it should still outspeed a lot of the competition. It's actually cutting it close, man. I really hope so. I might just go for Aqua Jet just to play it safe. Because the thing is now Serena's off the field, so we can go for first turn priority. I wonder what they do here. I wonder what their play call is. I wonder. They're going to bring out their own Basket Legion. What a smart call. What a smart yet annoying call. I got to go for Aqua Jet. I got to go for Aqua Jet and then just rip a Thunder. That's what play. Aqua Jet into Thunder, because I can't really afford to leave Tornadus on the field, considering it will just Leak Wind Storm, 100% land, KO my Kyogre. So what I'm hoping here is I can Aqua Jet KO Tornadus. He's going to KO my Basket Legion with Last Respects, and then we get off a Thunder, and hopefully KO this Basket Legion. Turn this into a 2v1 situation. Let's see. They still have Terror type, which they might pop here with Basket Legion. We'll see. No, they do not. So Aqua Jet flies. We pick up the KO. Beautiful. Lovely. Get on out of here, Tornadus. And are we going to see a Last Respects go here? We just might. Let's see. Last Respects. Yep, this is exactly what I want to happen. Exactly what I want to happen. Because he knew that he outsped me because of my speed drop. So at that point, everything's working out fine. Thunder is going to 100% land, and it does pick up the KO. So everything I wanted to happen that turn happened perfectly. I even said it to you, and it happened. So that's really good. That's really good for us. Okay, so now it turns to a 2v1 up against Kyogre, which we already did a Thunder damage to. And he still has Terror, though, which is kind of scaring me. Definitely kind of scaring me. Obviously, we want to go into a Power Whip. I wonder what your Terror type is, though. Could be Grass. Could definitely be Grass, but we're just going to do that and rip another Thunder. That's the play call all day. 2 Grass-type Pokemon up against Kyogre. He really can't one-tap us with Water moves, which is great. He can still do a ridiculous amount of damage with Origin Pulse. And I'm thinking the only way he can win this match would be a perfect Terror type, maybe into Grass here. And an Origin Pulse that will KO my Kyogre. But I don't know if an Origin Pulse can KO my Kyogre. I know it's in the rain, but we got that Assault Vest, which is good. And he goes into Dragon type, and actually Dragon type is pretty good here too. I do have Ice move, but let's see how he actually plays this one. What move are you gonna go into? I'm gonna go into an Ice Beam. The Ice Beam flies here. I mean, we soak or we die out to that. I wonder if Serena can soak an Ice Beam. That's the real question. So all I need to do is land a Triple Axle. So I know this Power Whip isn't gonna KO. So Power Whip launching here. Oh no! Don't tell me you're gonna kill me with Ice Beam now. Do not tell me you're gonna KO me with Ice Beam. Do not. Do not. We just gotta go for Triple Axle. Would Protect do anything? I mean, we're not dying out to any Rain moves. Or any Water moves, so I mean, Triple Axle is just gonna be the play call here. He's gonna go for an Ice Beam. Let's see if we can soak it. Can we soak it? We do! And we don't get frozen. I was gonna say, if they get a freeze there, I would be so upset. I was actually waiting for it. But what a first match I'm recording. Exactly what I wanted out of this first match. Great recording. We ended up winning. We're sitting 1-0. Moving on to our second match, and we're going up against Miraidon. Now, Miraidon was one of the best Pokemon in the last Regulation G, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the best Pokemon in this Regulation G. You can pair up with the Paradox Pokemon really well. As you can tell, they have the Iron Bundle and the Iron Moth, which both have Quirk Drive and thrive out with that Electric Train. Now, something that I am worried about with this team is terrain control, and we don't have any of that. We have nothing. Now, I could just go into you. I could go into Kyogre. That's not bad, especially with Grass Terror type. And that is something I do want to do. So I'm going to go into both of them, try to pop Tailwind, try to get some speed control going. They're probably going to go into Murkrow and try to thrive out with that. I could bring in Tornadus here, but they do have 2 Ice type Pokemon. Not Tornadus, Landorus. But they do have 2 Ice type Pokemon, which really gets scary. I think Basculegion is going to be a great call just because of last respects and how much damage it does. And last but not least, I mean, you got the Choice Scarf. You should be able to outspeed most. So I am going to end up going into you, Landorus. Man, I love Landorus. I miss Landorus. Landorus was so good. It was so good back before all legendaries came out and Incineroar was like a thing. I mean, Incineroar is still powerful, but he was like the best Intimidate user back in the day. Man, I love Landorus. I think Landorus is awesome. But Incineroar just goes crazy now. It's just too good. Like, its stats combined with its move pool, combined with its HP and its ability, just everything is so good. Everything is perfect. And its typing is so good. Dark and Fire. It works out so well. But we're going to see both of these come out here. Snow Warning actually pops out first, so we don't even have to worry about weather. We don't even have to worry about weather. We can just go into a straight Tailwind. More importantly, just pop a Water Spout. Let's just play it simple. I could have went into like a Terror type here, but no point really. I think they swap Ninetales. They do not. So we go Tailwind. I think they go Tailwind, and then their Ninetales outspeeds my Kyogre. And you could go for Freeze Dry, which would suck. It would suck, but I still like her damage here. Gonna go for a Blizzard. I mean, I don't mind that. Who's dodging it? Who's dodging that? Perfect. But I still am at a ton of HP. Water Spout should do a ridiculous amount of damage. Bye-bye. And this is why Kyogre is the best rain Pokemon of all time. Like, Water Spout is ridiculous. Now, imagine if I was holding the Life Orb or having a Water Terror. Like, you'll see Kyogres like that all day in Regulation G. But there we go. 2 big KOs right off the rip. They did get off a Tailwind, so they did get off a little bit of value. But Iron Bundle is going to come out here, probably most likely with Miraidon, correct? Yes, Miraidon on the field. Miraidon on the field. Now, I could do a hard swap here into, I could do a hard swap into Tornadus, but I think just using our Grass Terror type. Probably reply with, and try to go for a Bleakwind Storm here. Grass Terror type. Could launch a Thunder in that slot, or I could go Ice Beam. Thing is, like, I can deal with Miraidon. I can deal with Miraidon with other Pokemon that I have. So I'm just going to go into a Thunder here and try to get rid of this Iron Bundle. That's my play call. We're going to try to get rid of Iron Bundle, because they're probably Terrastalizing Miraidon, correct? No, the Iron Bee gets Terror type into Electric? Man, I really want to get rid of this Pokemon. I really want to get rid of the Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle is really powerful. It's really quick, too. Very fast, hits hard on the special attacking side, but it's very frail. I should have just stuck with a Origin Pulse. I was thinking about just dropping the Origin Pulse. But we'll go Terra for Terra. Not bad. Not too shabby. Hopefully we can get a Speed Drop or 2 with Bleakwind Storm. That'd be really nice. That'd be lovely. He's just going to go for an Electro Drift into my Kyogre slot. This is still going to do an insane amount of damage. Still did great damage. Like, this Pokemon's so strong. Bleakwind Storm is going to launch. Can I get some Speed Drops going? Just a couple? Just a couple? None? Not one? Not one? That's ugly. That's ugly. He's going to Terra Blast me. That probably KOs me. Yep, you hit like a truck. And now I can bring out Swift Swim Basculegion and try to just win this game, right? Try to just get after it. The Thunder's going to launch here into this slot. Going to do respectable damage. And now I can just go into you. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get after it. So from here, I mean, a simple Aqua Jet is probably our play. Aqua Jet to KO you, and then if I can get off an Origin Pulse into the slot, like that. You kind of cover all bases here. Yep, Aqua Jet. Bop, see you later. And now it turns into a 3v1, and I think you just go for probably an Electro Drift into Basculegion, or are you going to attack my Kyogre? If not, I can just last respect you down. It's up to you. This match is pretty much ours. Electro Drift into you. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have Terror type anymore. You take out my Basculegion. My Kyogre gets off an Ice Beam. And then I bring out a Ground type Pokemon just to win the game. Thanks for playing. Dominating with this Kyogre team. I'm glad we're going up against Regulation G team, so I'm really glad at that. And ooh, Ice Beam almost KO'd. Ice Beam almost KO. Luckily, we got the Choice Scarf on here as well, so we're definitely outspeeding this Pokemon. And yeah, dude, that's game. That's game. Rain Squad prevailing again. Especially once they led Ninetales and we took Weather and just KO'd it. That really put us in a position to win. But I go for Earth Power, Ice Beam. They just cancel the match. We're sitting 2-0. So far, we played 3 matches on the rank ladder, and we went up against 3 Regulation G teams. So I'm happy about that. Our third and final match, we're going up against an elite Miraidon team. We just dumped on a Miraidon team. But this one is one of the best, and I believe this or a similar team won Worlds. So Let's see. Let's see how we do up against this. One thing I do notice is their only weather control is probably with Whimsicott and like sunny day. So they're probably going to end up leading that. And in this case, I'm just going to go into Tornadus and maybe just like Bleak Windstorm, or maybe set up a Tailwind turn 1. Or I could just go into... Who do I want to go into here? Because it could lead me Rhydon. I could just go into Kyogre here. And then always just like maybe Tailwind and then set up a Rain Dance. That could work well. They could go into a Fake Out user, which could be tough for us. I'm actually not going to lead Kyogre. I'm going to lead Tornadus, and I am going to lead... What is my play here? I could just go into like Bastion Legion here. I don't really know what I want to do here. I say we just go into Kyogre. And we go Urshifu and Tornadus. Actually, Bastion Legion, Tornadus. No, Bastion Legion, Urshifu. That's what I want. I keep calling Tornadus or Landorus Tornadus. I keep doing that. They look the same, so just like imagine if I was colorblind, they would be the exact same Pokemon, right? Like, am I right? Am I right? That's actually weird to think about, though, right? All three of the genies, because they all have like the similar build, right? So if you're colorblind, they would all look the same. I think so. I definitely think so. But Miraidon with Whimsicott comes out here. This is scary because it could pop the sunny day. I definitely would just want to go for Tailwind and maybe launch an Ice Beam. Maybe just launch an Ice Beam. So Electric Terrain out and about. I could Terrasilize here. Honestly, Water Spout would still do a ridiculous amount of damage. Do I outspeed you? If I outspeed, I could just taunt. You definitely don't outspeed. We're just going to go for Tailwind here. Tailwind, we're going to Terrasilize. And I am just going to rip... I rip a Water Spout, Origin Pulse? Or do I just go Ice Beam? I'm just going to go Ice Beam in this slot. I really can't afford to just let them get weather control, because my other Pokemon in the back end really thrive out with Rain as well, so I really just need to try to keep Rain. But we're Terrasilizing Kyogre again. This Terra type is working perfectly up against the matchups that we have. Nice, lovely grass Terra type. And a Light Screen's gonna fly, so no... Okay, no, what's it called? No Sunny Day. I thought you would be rocking Sunny Day. And I'm popping Tailwind. Ice Beam is going to fly into the Whimsicott slot and still do great damage. Was that a crit? Was a crit. So through the Light Screen, doing great damage. We get rid of Whimsicott, so I don't have to worry about Sunny Day anymore if you did have it, but I don't even know if you do. Volt Switch going to pivot out. It is going to KO at the same time. This Pokemon just does an absurd amount of damage, and I'll keep Kyogre at full HP. I'll keep that all day. I'll keep that all day. So Miraidon went back. They could send Miraidon back on the field. I do have Tailwind, but I'm thinking I'm just going to go Urshifu here with Choice Band and Surgic Strikes. Damages. Unbelievable. And they're going to go into Iron Hands here. Iron Hands comes out here. Iron Hands out and about. We'll go into Urshifu here, and we'll really pose that threat of just big-time water attackers. We'll really pose that threat. Like, you got to fake out one of us. You're going to go back into Miraidon. You got to fake out one of us. You have to fake out one of us. The other one's doing big time damage. From here, we are just going to rip a Surging Strikes into you. And then probably just Water Spout across the board. I'm with it. I'm with it. Who are you going to fake out? Who are you going to fake out? Because I got a full HP Kyogre with Tailwind on the field. I got it all. I got it all going right now. Miraidon will soak it decently well, but still the damage could be huge on the other side. Let's see what they do here. Let's see what you got cooking. Trying to think of a play that could help you out here. There's the fake out. It's going to go into the Urshifu slot. So are you doubling down to Urshifu? I'm really wondering about that. Water Spout's going to launch here. Do decent damage on both sides. An Electro Drift's going to fly into... Is this Kyogre slot? That's fine. Kyogre's going to be able to soak. I probably would have just been better off going for Ice Beam. But from here, we're just going to launch a Surging Strikes, and I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam into the slot. We got speed right now. Cooking on the speed board. Cooking on the speed board right now. Yeah, so right now we're outspeeding. We got Kyogre flying. We got Urshifu flying into Tailwind, and they're sitting here like, okay, what do I do? They still have Terra type, though. So that's a possibility that we got to kind of watch out for. But I'm hoping Surging Strikes can maybe just KO that. But he swapped it. He swapped it. He goes to Frigoraph, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to KO that. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to KO the Frigoraph with this. He's going to pop Electric Seed, so hold up. Giving him that nice lovely defense boost. That could help him out, but we're critting. So your defense boost means nothing. Your defense boost means nothing. Urshifu just doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Bye-bye, Frigoraph. They want Fake Out for next turn. Ice Beam, I'm hoping can KO. It is going to do some great damage here, considering it's super effective. But it's not Stab. It's not Stab. It is not Stab. Let's see how much damage we're doing. Yeah, see? Not enough. Not enough. Electro Drift's going to fly. He is going to pick up the KO. And I get to bring out a speedy Basculegion, who can't be touched by Fake Out, which is really good for us. Who cannot be touched by Fake Out. So I'm thinking this next turn I could just go into Basculegion here. I think we have 1 turn left in Rain. And I can just... Actually, maybe 2. Because we should have 1 turn left in Tailwind, which means 2 turns left in Rain. Yeah. That's making sense. You can't Fake me out with Basculegion, and I can just... Let me look at the turns first before I get ahead of myself. Yep, 2 turns left in Rain, 1 turn left in Tailwind. I could just outspeed Last Respects you. And then I can just start trying to do as much damage as I possibly can into that slot. I mean, Origin Pulse would be a better call here. So, I mean, the 2 turns left in Rain really saves us, right? Unless you land a double protect with Miraidon. That'd be the only way you win. But he's just going to Fake Out the Kyogre. My Basculegion outspeeds. Says bye-bye to Miraidon. And now it turns to a 2v1. And we're both faster than this Iron Hands. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Come on now. I'm here. I came to play. I came to play today, guys. I came to play. So from here, Wave Crash would do the most damage. And I can just follow it up with an Origin Pulse. And I think they just cancel match. Actually, they might stay on the field a little bit. They might stay on the field considering Iron Hands is so bulky. But 3-0 today up against all Regulation G teams. Hold up. Wait a minute. This could be the perfect Terra type. Give me a second. Is this Grass? It's Bug. It's Bug. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We should still be able to win this one. It's Bug. It is a Bug Terra type. Why Bug? Bug's such a weird typing. Just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Bug is one of the worst typings. I mean, you hardly ever see a Bug Terra type unless you're going for like a Bug damage boost. But other than that, defensively, really terrible Terra type. But hey, 3-0 perfect record for us. We are dominating on the casual ladder. There it is. Kyogre is back in Regulation G and dominating as the best rain setter of all time. This Pokemon went nuclear today, setting the rain, using Water Spout, using Ice Beam, Origin Pulse, and Thunder. We actually got to use all of its moves today. Then the rest of the Pokemon really thrived out. Tornadus obviously setting the Tailwinds, doing some damage with Bleak Wind Storm. Urshifu doing an insane amount of damage with his Choice Band and Surging Strikes. Basculegion pairing up with the rain super well, being able to outspeed some of the fastest Pokemon in the format. And then Tornadus, or not Tornadus, I keep calling it Tornadus. Landorus being another great special attacker with the ground typing. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.